Hello everyone, it's Spoofy, welcome back. We're playing I Am Dead. And last time we took a look at this board here and then suddenly we had to do more stuff. Let's go and check Audrey's seafood bar. The game put me somewhere else. There's nothing here. Shelmerston Skipper Company. Oh right, we already went there. The Crab Shack? Did we end up? Yes, we did. Because I couldn't figure out what that symbol in the lower right corner was. Still really can't figure that out. And we also have to find a what is that? A boat in a bottle? Susan the Crab? Susan was supposed to be cooked and eaten for the Festival of the Sea back in 1997. And she was already one of the largest crabs to have been caught on Shelmerston. But when the big day came, no one could bring themselves to kill her. So Susan was named and has lived in a crab shack as a pet ever since. Red King crabs live for at least 30 years, so Susan's probably coming to the end of her life, but no one knows for sure. Oh, look at you. Where could that... Oh, it's probably there. Big bottle. There's the model of the HMS Indefatigable, whatever. Ogden made this as he journeyed back from New Zealand towards Shelmerston. Well, we found it. We just need to find that... The cut through? Is that how you call it? Of whatever is... in this area.
How get in there?
That's... I don't know. That's a trick. People do that. Put boats in bottles. So what could that be? That thing on the bottom right. That is definitely something. What does it look like? Also, what is this? Moray eel head? Well, it's not that. It's not that. A stuffed pike, not that either. This, the anchor? No. What could it be? Is it something on this table? Jessica Dern, retired. I don't think it is. Cutlery? No, it's not vibrating. What is it then? Is it something here? Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's food. Oh, it definitely is this food. There we go. Wow, that's weird. Crab lunch. But we found another pile of poop. Great, so, ooh. Still a lot that we have to find. The Shelmerston's Artist Center. Gallery and art supply shop. Let's take a look here. That looks like a pipe of some sort. Let's take a little look at the wooden seabirds. Pretty sure it's one of these. But which one? Not that one. Should be one with his neck turned. Spoonbill? Not that one either. Maybe it's this one? You got your neck turned. No. Another bird? There's another cupboard here. Ceramic grankins. It is definitely you, but how do I rotate you? Got it. That's a weird one. Otto Pank. What? Do we even get that Grankin? No, we get another turd. We need 4 more. Do you have... I'm sorry. Do you have a memory? No. Is there something up here? Nothing? Shelmerston Sweets. One of the oldest shops on the quayside and the first to be converted from a fishing storage shed. Shelmerston Sweets originally opened to sell the homemade confectionaries of Joseph Sticky Palmer to the crew of passing ships in the 1890s. It was famously said that a single Palmer gobstopper would last the entire trip to the West Indies and back. Interesting. Oh. What are we looking at here? Pick and mix. Do you look like... Well, maybe you, the gobstoppers. Wait. Kind of looks like this. But from the other way. There. What do we get? We find another penis. 3 more. Does anyone have any memories here? No. Sally Mapes at Ogden's Packet House. This looks like a cup. Liar's dice. Oh. Another penis. 2 more. And there's nothing else here, is there? No memories? Nobody has memories. There's someone with a memory. Seaside shop. And also... What is that we're looking for? Is it this? No, not the balls. Kinda looks like this. The other way around, like that. What? Oh! How am I gonna do that? Oh my god, how am I gonna do this? Like that? There, that's... Oh, we had to look from the bottom. Inflatable ring. And we find another penis. One more. I'm gonna find the Grankin first. And then we're gonna go through that memory. Because I'm pretty sure that the last Grankin is either here. Yeah. And then... What are we looking at? It is this thing. There, I already found it. Ice cream flavors. Yeah, catch of the day trophy. Found all the Grankins here. Another dick. Oh, also we need to find... Oh, those riddles. What was it again? Like steel cage? Queen of the Isles. 2006, the Puketon People's Government signed a deal with the CDEF Corporation to make Shelmerston's harbour suitable for larger vessels. Building a new harbour arm dredging the southern bay, they also part-funded Queen of the Isles, connecting Shelmerston to the mainland with a weekly ferry service. Harbour arm. Oh. Harbour light. There's also a seagull as a wizard, right? Oh, there's someone with a memory here? Oh, we missed out on the other memory too. Alright, let's talk to you. I thought we just had one more memory to go, but we have two. Ogden's widow. Here we go again.
I missed Ogden so much, and for the first month there was no letter at all. I took my place at college on the mainland without knowing how he was feeling. It was a shock how low it made me, even though I was working with flowers, my dream job. I threw myself into making friends and working as hard as I could. I wondered about him travelling the world, without me and without his sousaphone. What he was doing, how he was feeling. Then the letters started arriving, and it was amazing. Each one came with a penny from a different country. One from Valparaiso, another from Dakar. I wrote back and told Ogden about my course, trips to Kew Gardens, which were amazing. And Ogden told me about his voyage, watching dolphins and flying fish, crossing the equator. Sometimes we were both lonely. We poured out our hearts to each other. In a funny way, I think the letters made us closer than ever. When he arrived in Christchurch, he'd send me flowers pressed in his letters. I sent him a shell from home, and then he sent me a New Zealand halfpenny. It was my favourite. On one side was the head of a Maori tiki. Ogden told me it was lucky. I came back to the island, and when my father died, I opened up my own florist shop on the quay. I tucked the halfpenny under the front step for luck, polished up Ogden's sousaphone and put it in the window. They both brought me luck, and the shop flourished. One day, Ogden showed up at the shop, completely out of the blue. He told me there was nowhere like Shelmerston, and no one like me. I was so thrilled to see him, I asked him to marry me there and then. He said yes.
That's so adorable.
The lure of Shelmerston. It always pulls people back when they try to move away. They were a lovely couple, Sally and Ogden.
They were. But we also need to... There's Applehead again. I need to look for a penny. There's one. We found it already. Oh my god. I did not. I just... That is adorable. I honestly didn't know.
The good thing about being dead, I'll never have to deal with counting change again.
I just saw Applehead. It got me interested. Then I saw the telescope, and then I was like, hey, you need to throw money in there. So let's take a little look-see. And, well, presto. Alright, so you also had a memory. Godfrey Bowen. Ogden's childhood friend.
I remember we was walking home from school, a bunch of us, and I told him my granddad said the lad had a live Bactrian camel living somewhere in the woods. Everyone laughed, but I told them it was true. Ogden didn't believe me. Someone would have seen it. He dared me to climb in and prove it. I told him he'd have to come with me. Sneaking past the big house, we were almost caught by the gamekeeper and had to run. Hell for leather for the woods. We reached the trees out of breath. I was bent double and leant against a tree. Ogden had better breath control and he recovered quickly. He saw it first. The clouds parted, the moon shone down, and Ogden gasped. And then I did too. Was it? It was. The next day, we were kicking ourselves. We had no proof. No one was going to believe us. But we knew what we saw.
Yeah, a camel. So it's true.
Oh, yeah, he was a couple of years above these chaps at school. Oh, and he's right. No one believed them. We gave them so much stick.
Funny. camel. I mean, there's camels there, but do we have a different camel? Lucky Dip. Should be in there. Do we see what? I see it. There it is. It makes sense, right, to put it in a Lucky Dip. Or to go and look for it there. If you want to hide stuff, hide it in open,
Camels
straight
are so
open things.
obviously a made-up animal. Humans will believe any old rubbish.
What? Oh, they do exist. We got all of them.
Ah, yes. A very distinctive odour indeed. I reckon I can find him from this. Here I come, Ogden.
Yeah, I kind of want to take a little look around. What is that? Can't really zoom in on that. Alright, well, whatever. I wanted to see if I could find the wizard pigeon. I don't think I will. This is just too much for me to look at. Arf, arf, arf. I want more. I want more. I want it all. There, I got them too. We found all of them already. Bloop. Will you be the one? Ship's horn?
Oh, this feels so good. Terrific to see you, Morris. Oh, it's great to see you too, mate.
Have a stretch, Ogden. We have a question for you.
Sparky, owner of the very finest singing voice on the island. What can I do for you?
Well, it's about the custodian. We need a replacement.
Ah, yes. I've heard that volcano rumbling. Poor Aggie must be very tired. Yes, she is. We need a replacement. Oh. Oh, you want me to be the custodian? Well, I'm honored, but I can't. Are you sure? The island is in dire need. I know, and I sympathize, but Sally is the other half of me. I need to watch over her. Everything else may be changing, but she's my constant, and I'm hers. I need to go into the West with her when it's her time. Yes, I understand. You two always did have an enviable connection. We were very lucky to find each other. And I'm still lucky just to watch over her. Makes this place still feel a bit like home, even as it changes. So I'm going to stay. But listen, once you've found the custodian, come back and enjoy a sniff of that beer in the camel with me, eh? Sure, Ogden. Well, see you around.
He doesn't want to be the custodian either. What a surprise. I think we got one more. Weren't there like 4 or 5? 2 more.
Well, after all these years, Ogden still carries that torch for Sally. I wish I'd been so lucky. Things I should have done.
You were busy with the museum, Morris. And you did walks, and you did fetch, and belly rubs, and...
Yeah, all right, yes. I was very busy. Thank you for reminding me.
You did plenty. But now you need to find the next custodian.
Hey, how long has Aggie been custodian?
Oh, a little while now. You've met her at...
I have?
Well, her body, anyway, in the museum.
What? Her body? In the museum? Oh, wait!
That's right, Morris.
The bog lady. The bog lady of Shelmerston. Well, that's Aggie.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's her body anyway. Her spirit is all around us, of course.
But Aggie is Bronze Age. 3,000 years. She's been custodian all that time?
Yep.
Wow. No wonder she's tired.
More tired every minute. We need to get to the next prospect. Greg Litherland, at the campsite.
Greg. Okay.
Interesting. I was about to ask what's a bog lady, but that's apparently a mummified person that end up in a bog, which is some sort of swamp, I guess. Sounds like something like that. Bog lady. Huh. Nap Hill campsite.
The one part of the island I never spent much time at. I never cared for camping. Although we did find a lot of Bronze Age goods down here. Really fascinating bits and bobs. I reckon this was an important place once. And not just to shellers.
Oh, there's so many great smells here. Oh, and so many rabbits to chase. Stop it, Sparky, you have a job to do.
You know, I suppose I do like it better up here now I don't have to worry about combing all those burrs out of your fur. At least this part of Shelmerston isn't changing too much.
Yes. Now let's sniff out Greg.
Yeah, I always found Greg a bit difficult. That business with the owl of his.
He wasn't a bad guy at heart. Just liked animals a bit more than people, sometimes. Maybe. But who can blame him? Let's find some people who remembered him. Dig a little deeper.
Memories of Greg Litherland. Here we come.
Indeed. Greg ran Nap Hill campsite, where his pricky demeanor and insistence on rules were notorious. He was a keen birdwatcher, nature lover, and campaigner for the protection of Morlos. Huge fan of shallow racing, Greg captured the excitement of the sport with his photographs. Huh, so he's a photographer as well. Photographer. Do we have many places to go to? Or is it just this? Play area? Oh, it's huge. It's really big. What the heck are you? What? Race headquarters? Oh yeah, this place is huge. Alright. Let's go see if we can... Yeah, we actually went full circle. So, wash block. Washing up station. Campsite notice board. Pizza menu. Hikers Club. Newspaper clipping. Camel events listing. Charging station? Oh, there's phones. Alright, so I guess we have to go into that one first. Campsite main office. Edie and Ben Newen, current owners of the Nap Hill campsite who took over when Greg retired. Because memories here will open up the
I only knew
nibbits.
Greg briefly, from the summer that I took over the campsite and he retired. He seemed harmless enough, if a bit strange, living in that nasty little caravan. As part of his official handover process, he gave me a big box of rule books that I was apparently supposed to give every camper when they arrived. I couldn't believe them. The amount of inches apart each tent had to be, the angle of pitch, permitted colours of guy ropes. No skipping ropes, marbles, conkers or throwing games. No singing with hand drums. I built a huge fire on the beach, invited the whole site for a big party and burned the lot. But then, awkward, Greg showed up. I guess he'd been collecting some things from his caravan and came to see what the noise was all about. You could tell he wasn't comfortable, but he sat down and tried to make conversation. I told him how beautiful I thought Shelmerston was, and he started telling me all about the wildlife here and the best places to spot birds. He was actually quite a sweet guy.
Of course he was.
He must have noticed what we were burning, but he never mentioned it. That was the last time I saw him. I always felt a bit guilty. I mean, I got him wrong. He wasn't that bad.
Well, that's a good thing she kept one of them. It must be around here somewhere.
Probably, but where? Could it be on the desk? That's not it. Behind the desk? Melon and bags? A play box? You mean a Game Boy? Traps in Heaven? Those are just books. Would they be... Would it possibly be hidden in a book? No. Could it be here? Camping supplies? In the cool box? No, it's just food and drink. Camping stove? Could it be here? This thing? Oh, this is just a shop thingy. So, is it in this thing? There. Campsite rulebook. It was in color. Alright, now we also unlock the Grankins.
What's this about dogs having to be on leads the whole time? Outrageous.
Huh. Yeah, some campsites have those rules. Are you sniffing out more stuff?
I'm getting the scent of Grankins again, Morris. I'll pop up to let you know when we're close to one.
Yeah, please do. Let me know. What does it look like? A radio. So I'm pretty sure it's that one. There you are. Plug-in cable. So what do we find? Probably another dick. No! It's a small little pebble. And there's only 8 Grankins here? It's not a lot. We can handle those. Fountain though. I like it. Yeah, I'm personally not pretty fond of camping myself. I'm sorry, there's an adder there. And it has swallowed something. It has swallowed a toy. Interesting. Do we have to... Wait, are these the things that we have to find? Luchador. Because there's plenty of them. Maybe those are the ones that we have to find in this level. So, okay, we're gonna click all of them. They do make a sound. That might be the case though. So if we find a luchador, we have to click him. Log. That's disgusting. No luchador. But it's good to know that we're looking for luchadors, I guess. What is that? Log pile. Kind of looks like one of those... how do you call them? Science sets? Nothing here. Is it in the tent? Downward dog. Is that a game? Look at you're sleeping. Maisie Wilkinson. There's nothing, no luchadors here. Also nothing that looks like the thing we're looking for. What exactly are we looking for? Wait, what are we looking for? It looks like one of those cam sets. Is it this? It's definitely not that. Is it this then? No. No. Then what is it? There's not a lot of stuff here. What could it be? What? Are you sure it's not this? Oh, no. Oh yeah, it's not this. Is it? No, it isn't. That's also not it. The boots? No. There's nothing else that we can select here. Oh, I'm dumb. There's obviously another place that we can look at. Greg's old caravan. Do we have any luchadors here? No, but we got a fisherman's hat. This is not it. Something here? Photograph. Photograph? Ah, that's it. There we are. It's a penknife. Swiss Army knife. Another turret. 2 out of 8. But no luchadors. So I'm starting to think that that might not be the object we're looking for. What is this, man? Batteries? It's not those. Here? Oh no! It's you again, El Gran Caballero! Is that not it? Nippy Scuttler. Is that not it? Is that not the Nippy Scuttler? Wait, what do you look like? Yo, I have no idea. We are kind of looking for shells. What the hell, man? Is that the nippy scut? Oh, wait. I don't understand. Is it not that one? Where can I find these silly shells? Is it possibly that one? El Gran Caballero Jr. Like, for real, where can I find these things? You know what, I'm gonna give up. I have no idea. There's also a thing that we need to find. It's a triangle with certain dots, which is obviously in the cool box. Oh, it is. Because we're looking at sausages in a triangle form. Like so. Triangle? Oh, come on, this should be it. That way? Or this way? You stopped vibrating. Is it this way? Okay, that's really weird. But it works. We got it. That's another dick. 3 out of 8. Alright, let's do a memory. Sancha Playfair, Sheller Racing Fan.
Miles and I came to Shelmerston for the Sheller Cup final. Miles was the world champion for ages. Greg, the campsite manager, was a huge Sheller fan. Always gave us the best pitch on the campsite. Miles was up early every morning, training for the big race. Greg would always be lurking in the background, taking photos. It became rather annoying. How many photos did he need? Oh God, and one time he turned up at our barbecue and wouldn't leave. The man could not take a hint. So, race day arrives and Greg is there with his camera, of course, getting in everyone's way. So Greg leans out into the track as the pack came past, Miles in the lead. And Miles goes crashing right into Greg. Total disaster. Miles goes down and Quasi flies past him to win the race. Miles was absolutely gutted. He definitely would have won it. Later that night, all us Shellers were on our way back from the pub, and we heard Greg outside his caravan, just sat by himself, crying. Miles, he was such a good sport, went over and spoke to him, invited him over to our camp for a drink. So then Greg came back and hung out with us, brought his camera and showed us all his Sheller race photos. You know, that guy was actually a pretty great photographer. By the end of the night, Miles had forgiven him. Miles was good like that.
Nice. That's good. So we need to find a camera.
I've never understood the appeal of that. Seems bloomin' uncomfortable to me. Poor old Greg. He was always rubbing people up the wrong way, but he meant well. And he really loved this place.
Poor guy. Camera, didn't I see one here? Definitely.
Oh, I wish we could use this. I am a very photogenic dog, you know.
Are you? Thought you were dead. Anyways, we're gonna leave it here for today, so thank you very much for watching. I am dead. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, leave a like, a comment, and most importantly, tell your parents about me. And I personally cannot wait to see you again next time. Bye bye.